as the way, making that an understanding is called clinging to the inward view. Attainment by causes and conditions, practice and realization is called the outward view. We'll chant the Gatha on opening the sutras. This Dharma, incomparably profound and minutely subtle, is rarely encountered even in hundreds of thousands of millions of ages. Now we see it, hear it, hold and maintain it. May we completely realize the true mind of all Buddhas. All right, so relax, Robert. Get in some air conditioning if you're not already. Likewise, Kevin, Michael, probably. I don't know who said that, but I couldn't hear it, whatever it was. Yeah, relax.
Sorry, I'm cutting out, but I'll keep my mute on.
Okay.
It's been on.
Okay. It's a couple of Saturdays ago here in Massachusetts, it was 40 degrees and raining, and I had the previous weekend thought to myself, you know, I can probably get away with putting away the flannel shirts. So I did. And then the following Saturday, I needed to wear one again. And now, today, the last few days, anyway, it's been literally 100 degrees plus and record-setting temperatures here. So, welcome to New England. Good times. So, tonight, I wanted to follow up on a talk I had given a few weeks ago that was called Stuck on First, whichever it was. The idea behind that one was the first noble truth of suffering, that, you know, of dukkha. It's very easy for us to become very attached to our own personal suffering, to the exclusion of perhaps others who were in the same boat. And I was thinking, you know, okay, so the Buddha went through, you know, the cause and that it can be stopped, and here's how to stop it. And I was thinking, you know, the second one, it's usually like suffering is caused by desire, which not really. I mean, I desire world peace, and that's not causing me to suffer until I decide, you know, to go to war over it or something, right? You know, attaching to anything is a hindrance. So just having desire for something is not necessarily going to be the cause. So I struck that one off and said, nah, that's not really good enough. And then I thought to myself, if I were saying what the Four Noble Truths were myself today, what would I say the second noble truth would be? I think it would be your suffering is caused by your being cranky, whiny, and self-centered. You want what you want when you want it. Don't care if it has any effect on anyone else. And you complain about it when you don't get it. That is what causes our suffering all the time. The great cosmic, I don't wanna. Which segues nicely into where I was headed tonight. And I have mentioned this sutra once or twice along the way, but the Vimalakirti Sutra is a favorite of mine, favorite of a former teacher of mine, and if you're not familiar with it, A, become familiar with it, and B, become familiar with it because Vimalakirti is a layman. Vimalakirti is not only a layman, but he's a pretty well-off layman. He's a trader, he's got, lives in a nice place, so he fits the bill of any number of us. And he was known as a very wise practitioner. Didn't live with the Sangha. He lived in his big house, had a job, didn't leave home, but still had wisdom. And considering the number of us that are in the same sort of situation, except for maybe the financial side of things, that gives us a lot of hope that we too might have some wisdom. So in the Vimalakirti Sutra, first of all, Vimalakirti is sick. As to whether he's really sick or whether he's sick to make a point, I'll let you read the sutra and figure that out yourself. But so the Buddha is aware of this, and he's got his Sangha there. He's got the monks and some bodhisattvas all there. And he says to them, for example, Shariputra, go to Vimalakirti to inquire after his health on my behalf. Shariputra said, World-honored one, I am not qualified to call him and inquire after his health. The reason is that once, as I was sitting in meditation under a tree in a grove, Vimalakirti came and said, Shariputra, meditation is not necessarily sitting, for meditation means the non-appearance of body and mind in the three worlds of desire, form, and no form, giving no thought to inactivity when in nirvana while appearing in the world, with respect-inspiring deportment, not straying from the truth while attending to worldly affairs, the mind abiding neither within nor without, being imperturbable to wrong views during the practice of the 37 contributory stages leading to enlightenment, and not wiping out the troubles, kleshas, while entering the state of nirvana. If you can thus sit in meditation, you will win the Buddha's seal. And it goes on from there. There's Mahakashyapa is one of them, one of the people that is told, hey, go check in on Vimalakirti, see how he's doing. Subhuti, Ananda is in there, Puruna, any number of others. There's a lot. And they all have the same thing. Nah, I don't wanna. No. He's smarter than me. He's, he made me feel bad when I was doing a thing, and he said that I should possibly try and do this instead. And their pride was obviously injured, right? The 8 worldly winds, as Minwi mentioned recently. We'd like to think of ourselves as the smartest guy in the room. And anytime it comes across that that's not the case, we're offended, and it causes our suffering. So, let's see. Who else do I have here? I have, a bunch of quotes from here. Let's do Manjushri, because that's a favorite section of mine. So, Manjushri's call on Vimalakirti. The Buddha said to Manjushri, "You call on Vimalakirti to inquire after his health." Manjushri said, "World-honored one, he is a man of superior wisdom, and it is not easy to match him in eloquence." Why do you need to match him? For he has reached reality and is a skillful teacher of the essential aspects of the Dharma. His power of speech is unhindered, and his wisdom is boundless. He is well versed in all matters pertaining to bodhisattva development, for he has entered the mysterious treasure of all Buddhas. He has overcome all demons, has achieved all transcendental powers, and has realized wisdom by ingenious devices, upaya. Nevertheless, I will obey the holy command and will call on him to inquire after his health. And then here is a bit of the dialogue between Manjushri and Vimalakirti. Manjushri asked, "What is the root of good and evil?" Vimalakirti replied, "The body is the root of good and evil." Manjushri asked, "What is the root of the body?" Vimalakirti replied, "Craving is the root of the body." Manjushri asked, what is the root of craving?" Vimalakirti replied, "Baseless discrimination is the root of craving." Manjushri asked, "What is the root of baseless discrimination?" Vimalakirti replied, "Inverted thinking is the root of discrimination." Manjushri asked, "What is the root of inverted thinking?" Vimalakirti replied, "Non-abiding is the root of inverted thinking." Manjushri asked, "What is the root of non-abiding?" And Vimalakirti replied, "Non-abiding is rootless." Manjushri, from this non-abiding root, all things arise. So again, we're going into, there's this problem, this dukkha problem, and where does it come from? And Manjushri and Vimalakirti narrow it down, whittle off the outside edges to get to the root of this problem. Inverted thinking. We create good, we create bad out of things that have no nature of good or bad. One of the pages was leaning on the keyboard, and it was making this sort of ping-pongy noise. I don't know if that came across or not, but it was like crickets had suddenly appeared. So, inverted thinking. We create good, we create bad between our ears. And then when we want to hang on to the good, we get upset when it goes away. When we want to be rid of the bad, we get upset because it's hanging around longer than we want it to. Kind of like, I don't know, wearing a flannel shirt in June. We're creating all of these states of dis-ease within ourselves because of thinking. Period. Not good, not bad, as one of our root teachers would say. Don't make good and bad. And you'll notice with all of those Sangha members, bodhisattvas, they didn't feel qualified to go inquire about Vimalakirti's health. And they didn't do it not because of anything Manjushri had done or the Bodhisattva had done or the Buddha had done. There was no action at all. There was just the thinking that, oh, my pride will be wounded, or he's too smart for me. I don't want to go. I'm not qualified to go. I don't know as much, so I can't do it. I. Bodhisattva would say, oh, okay, it's not all about me. I'll go ask after Vimalakirti's health. I will see how he's doing because it's not all about me. So perhaps we should be a little bit more aware, a little bit more conscious of that fact that it's not all about us. Sometimes, always, there are those out there that need our help more than we need to protect our egos or our pride or our standing in community, which might be lessened somehow because someone else knows more than you do. Perhaps what's important is the suffering of other beings and not our own. Kwanseum Bosal, aka Avalokiteshvara, aka Guanyin, Guanxian, Kanon, whatever name you're given, whatever gender of bodhisattva it might turn out to be. The name translates as who hears the cries of the world. Maybe we should just think a little bit more about the cries of the world and not the whiny little cries of ourselves. So, to that end, Reverend Chelmin is going to lead us in the Quanseum Bosal chant. Incidentally, in the chat is our chant sheet. If you wanted to click on the PDF and open it, or you can click on the link above it and get to our chant sheet from there also. So they're in the chat.
I don't see it in there, but maybe it's my system that's not registering it.
It was sent to everyone.
Oh,
Put it in there
okay.
again.
Not this chat.
In the Zoom chat.
Yeah, I don't see it, but maybe that's just me.
Okay.
I
Well,
just
hope-
put it in there again, Robert.
It's there now.
Yeah, now I see it. Got it now.
Okay, great. Okay, so if you want to follow along on the Quanseum Bosal chant, please feel free with your microphone off, if you please. Whenever you're ready.
Namu Bulta Abu Uju Wangnembo Namu Dhamma Abu Uju Gwangnembo Namu Sunga Abu Uju Gwangnembo 나무 보문시연 골야 공심 대자리비 관세음보살 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 묘륵착진원 엄마르르께 사바하 엄마르르께 사바하 엄마르르께 사바하 원손치진원 엄마못가 사바다라 사다야 시베음 엄마못가 사바다라 사다야 시베음 엄마못가 사바다라 사다야 시베음 부소소제게 상다라니 나무삼만다 못다나 마바라지하라사 사나남 카카카에 카에 아바라 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 아바바라 아바라 지따 지따 지리 지리 바르 바르 선지가 시리에 사바하 남무삼만다 못다나 마바라지 하라사 사나남 다냐타 카카카에 카에 아바라 아바라 바라 아바라 바라 아바라 지따 지따 지리 지리 바르 바르 선지가 시리에 사바 남무삼만다 못다나 마바라지 하라사 사나남 다냐타 카카카에 카에 아바라 아바라 바라 아바라 바라 아바라 지따 지따 지리 지리 바르 바르 선지가 시리에 사바하 보고 지는 호로 호로 사야 묵게 사바하 호로 호로 사야 묵게 사바하 호로 호로 사야 묵게 사바하 보양전엄 스마라 스마라 미마라 자로마 자고라 바라 스마라 스마라 미마라 자로마 자고라 바라 삼마라 삼마라 미마라 자로마 자고라 바라 자신신념 가수지 대행중수 가음진 어건가령 무가게 무능진솔 불고 도
Deep bows, brother. Deep bows. So let us go back for another quick period of meditation. And the inward view and the outward view are both mistaken. through my half-lidded, sort of blurred out eyes, I caught a glimpse of Robert and his cat doing some sort of, I don't know if it was wrestling, doing the tango, but there was like cats flailing all over the place. Robert, like, and I suppose the cat probably won since he's no longer part of the call. So, let us now chant the Heart Sutra. Mahaprajna Paramita Hridaya Sutra Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, when practicing deeply the Prajna Paramita, perceives that all five skandhas are empty and is saved from all suffering and distress. Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. That which is form is emptiness. That which is emptiness, form. The same is true of feeling, perceptions, impulses, consciousness. Shariputra, all dharmas are marked with emptiness. They do not appear or disappear, are not tainted or pure, do not increase or decrease. Therefore, in emptiness, no form, no feelings, perceptions, impulses, consciousness, no eyes, no ears, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no color, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no object of mind, no realm of eyes, and so forth, until no realm of consciousness, no ignorance, and also no extinction of it, and so forth, until no old age and death, and also no extinction of it, no suffering, no origination, no stopping, no path, no cognition, also no attainment, with nothing to attain. The Bodhisattva depends on Prajna Paramita, and the mind is no hindrance. Without any hindrance, no fears exist. Far apart from every perverted view, one dwells in nirvana. Three worlds Buddhas depend on Prajna Paramita and attain Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. Therefore know that Prajna Paramita is the great transcendent mantra, is the great bright mantra, is the utmost mantra, is the supreme mantra, which is able to relieve all suffering and is true, not false. So proclaim the Prajna Paramita mantra. Proclaim the mantra which says Gate Gate Pada Gate Pada Samgate Bodhisvaha Gate Gate Pada Gate Pada Samgate Bodhisvaha Gate Gate Pada Gate Pada Samgate Bodhisvaha And we'll do the loving kindness meditation. May I be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to me. May no difficulties come to me. May I have a calm and peaceful mind. May I have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. May my parents be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they have a calm and peaceful mind. May they have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. May my teachers be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they have a calm and peaceful mind. May they have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. May family members and relatives be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they have a calm and peaceful mind. May they have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. May friends and acquaintances be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they have a calm and peaceful mind. May they have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. May unfriendly people and my enemies be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they have a calm and peaceful mind. May they have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. May unknown persons be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they have a calm and peaceful mind. May they have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. May all beings, with form and without form, visible, invisible, born or coming to birth, large and small, from the highest realm of existence to the lowest, be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they have a calm and peaceful mind. May they have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. And let's do our dedication of merit. All sentient beings are one seamless body and pass quickly from birth to death. We remember those who cared for us and are gone, those who are ill, those who are at war, who are hungry, and who are in pain. May they heal and have peace. We especially dedicate our service to Mike Gingy Wood, Brian Unger, and would anybody else like to dedicate merit tonight?
Members of the Sheridan family suffering from cancer and all those involved in the Israel conflict at the moment. May they find peace.
Anyone else?
Violin, Sam.
Anyone else?
One for Palestine, one for all those in prison, one for Michaela, the Fox lady who just recently passed, and my friend Kim. Thank you.
Hangdoll, I think you got stepped on. Who did you have?
Quentin.
Quentin? Any others?
dedication to all 8 billion and counting of our brothers and sisters on this planet, all of the countless and nameless animals that we share this planet with.
All sentient beings in the 10 directions, subject to the greed, hatred, and delusions of themselves and others. All Buddhas throughout space and time, all honored ones, Bodhisattva Mahasattvas, wisdom beyond wisdom, Maha Prajna Paramita. We'll recite our faith and practice vow. I will never retreat and will be firm in my mind in this correct Dharma. I will escape from the samsaric cycle of birth and death, and definitely will see my original face. I will be sure to inherit the life of insight of the Buddha and save all sentient beings. And we'll give thanks. Hangdal, you available for that tonight?
The spiritual source shines clearly in the light. The branching streams flow on in the dark. Infinite realms of light and dark convey the Buddha mind. Birds and trees and stars and we ourselves come forth in perfect harmony. We practice and recite this for all beings, and grateful thanks to our many guides along the way.
And the 4 great Bodhisattva vows. Sentient beings are numberless, we vow to help them all. Delusions are countless, we vow to see through them all. Opportunities to awaken are infinite, we vow to embrace them all. The Buddha way is endless, we vow to embody it. Life and death are of supreme importance. Time passes swiftly by, and opportunities to awaken are easily lost. Strive to realize your true nature, and do not squander your time by night or day.